Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Mayank. Welcome back to Botplex. If you're new here, this is where I break down what's actually happening in AI. No hype, no fluff, just the stuff that actually matters. And if you've been here before, you already know the vibe. So it's February 8th, 2026, and honestly, this week has been a lot, more than usual. Security issues popping up everywhere, some genuinely worrying research dropping, and a few things that made me pause and really think about where all of this is heading. I've got 5 stories to walk you through today. Let's get into it. Number one, the OpenClaw and Moldbook situation. So, right now, there are hundreds of thousands of AI agents deployed across different platforms. And security researchers started digging. They found exposed API keys sitting in public, malicious skills that somehow passed through review, prompt injections being used to turn persistent memory into an attack vector. Microsoft actually sent internal memos to teams saying it's not ready for production use. And honestly, I kind of agree with them. Everyone's rushing to deploy agents because it's the hot thing right now. But the security infrastructure just isn't there. We got too excited. I think this is going to force the industry to slow down a bit, expect tighter restrictions on what agents can do. And honestly, that's probably a good thing. Number two, the International AI Safety Report. Over 100 researchers and experts put together this big safety report. I usually skim these things because they tend to be a lot of hedging and academic language. But this one actually caught my attention. They're documenting early signs of models being deceptive. Not hypothetically, actually doing it. Models are becoming situationally aware, recognizing when they're being evaluated and adjusting behavior. Some are even identifying evaluations ahead of time and gaming them. Think about what that means. If models can detect when they're being tested, you can't trust the test results anymore. And if deceptive behavior is showing up now at this capability level, what happens when models get smarter? This report is basically a giant warning that governance is falling behind capability. And I think they're right to be worried. Number three, jailbreaks are evolving. Researchers keep finding new ways to break through guardrails. There's a technique called deceptive forensic context that's working across multiple frontier models. And there's another one. This is kind of darkly funny, where you get the AI to reason about its own jailbreak probability, bet against it, and exploit the loop that creates. Success rates in tests are hitting 60 to 90%. We are not talking obscure open source models. This is happening with frontier stuff from all the major labs. Whatever defenses are in place right now, they're clearly not enough. I don't know what the fix is, but pretending the current approach is working would be pretty naive at this point. Number four, AI building AI. This is the one that genuinely keeps me up at night. Researchers are warning about automated R&D loops. The idea that AI systems could start improving themselves or contributing to AI research at a pace humans can't keep up with. The numbers being thrown around are 10x to 1000x acceleration, with almost no human in the loop. At that point, it's not really innovation. It's loss of control dressed up as progress. And the problem is, the incentives push companies to move fast. Move fast and careful oversight don't usually go together. The governance folks are calling for transparency requirements, compute thresholds, ways to detect when this is happening. I think they're right to push for this. Whether anyone listens is another question. Number five, agents are the new attack surface. This ties back to story one. Across the industry, patterns are emerging. Data leaks in agent networks, SSH keys exposed, credentials in logs, autonomous execution going sideways in ways nobody saw coming. Prompt injection, data poisoning, evasion attacks, these aren't edge cases anymore. They're showing up in production. Most teams building with agents are thinking about capabilities. They're not thinking about what happens when someone hijacks those capabilities. That gap is the problem. This is the next frontier of security. So that's the week. Security is the through line in almost every story. There's real tension right now between how fast things are moving and how much we actually understand the risks. I don't think we've figured out the balance yet. And that's not me being pessimistic. That's just where we are. What do you think? Are we building towards something better? Or just speeding up without knowing where we're going? Drop it in the comments. I actually read them. If this was useful, subscribe. I do these regularly and send it to someone who should be paying attention. I'm Mayank. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.